Hey, 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 how are we doing? I hope everyone is having an awesome weekend, wherever you are in the world. Um, we've had a great day today. It's Sunday here today in Brisbane, in Brisbane, Australia. And we've got our granddaughter with us as well, Jada, who's 9. I think I mentioned her in a post yesterday, maybe. So she's back with us spending the night. And so the kids are, of course, still on school holidays. So here in the Southern Hemisphere, our children are still on summer holidays, I guess you call it, and they return to school at the end of January, I think it is. So, yeah, they're spending some time with all of us and getting around and doing all sorts of things. So I hope everyone is well. Today, I wanted to talk about, I really wanted to focus on bringing all of the last few lives that I've done together. And I mentioned yesterday, there's a clear theme that's come through in each of the lives, and it really all comes down to mindset that I've focused on. And I suppose the group being, or the page being dedicated to your self-actualization is really about helping you build your tools so that you can move forward with any form of business, I guess, because, a lot of it when you're out, whether you're a solopreneur or a business owner, it can be quite isolating. You're not working in the safety of a paid job. And so, getting as much support, and if we can connect in any way and help each other out, then certainly that leads to much better outcomes. So if you've read, watched my last few lives, I focused firstly on goal setting and really focusing, staying in alignment with your truth. How do you start your mornings and getting a habit in place? How to kill procrastination, that sounds better. And, what would your human report look like, which I did yesterday, which is a bit scary for some, but some really great interaction there. So thank you, everyone. And so today I just wanted to bring that all together. And when I was thinking about it this morning, I suppose the one thing that really stands out, and the best way to describe it for me, is about the shift that we go through, particularly when you're stepping out of the safety of a job, a normal job, into something that can be quite scary, a scary space of being able to express yourself, but at the same time, earning an income that's able to be able to cover all your living expenses and create a lifestyle that is within your purpose. And one of the things that really helped me with this whole journey is a movie that was done by the great Dr. Wayne Dyer again, and it's called The Shift. It's a movie that was released back in 2009, and in the movie, Wayne really talks about the transition that we go through, and he uses an analogy that our lives are like the day, the morning, our birth, how we change, how our ego state changes from having everything provided by source, and that we lose that connection with source as our ego, and he describes ego as being, what does he call it, moving away from God. So it's really an interesting concept, because he then talks about the afternoon of our lives when we start to reconnect back to source again. And so what does that really mean? And I think probably where I tie this in is that a lot of us have poured our life and our soul and our long days into jobs looking for fulfillment and into careers and studying and whatever it is that we believed was going to give us that fulfillment. Some really interesting Gallup poll sort of research was done back in the end of 2017. And the statistics showed that 85% of adults that work full time are not happy in their jobs. 85%. That's huge. That means pretty much, you know, eight in 10 people in your workplace, and you could be one of them, are either just going to work because it's a habit and that's all you've got. When I've been working with clients in financial counselling, many of them are actually only in their jobs because it's a source of income to keep paying for the debt and to keep all of their living expenses covered. And so it's become a real grudge to have to keep going back to this job every day, and they lose, there's a little bit of hope that's lost in their eyes when they come in, and they just want to be able to get rid of the debt so that they can really make some meaningful decisions in their lives. So I suppose the reason why I've really focused on mindset is because when you step into the world of building your own business, entrepreneurship, solving other people's problems, you know, it's not a smooth road. We all know that. And if there's anyone out there that is promoting, you know, fast money, quick money, run as fast as you can, because it's not that at all. You know, the true income earners and successful people who are running their own businesses know that there are some real challenges that go with that. And sometimes the only thing that keeps you in that focus is your purpose, is your emotional drive to deliver the service that you are passionate about, is your drive to achieve an ideal life that is described and defined by yourself and no one else, not influenced by anyone else. So I would encourage you at this stage to really consider watching The Shift. I've looked for it on Netflix and I can't find it on Netflix. But it's a 2-hour movie. It is, I could find it on YouTube, so it's free. Just type in The Shift, Wayne Dyer, and look and bring it up. You'll be able to watch it in its entirety. And it really is a movie that follows through the lives of 3 different families at different stages. So, and a film director who was actually filming the scenes, and his struggle with making a name for himself in, you know, in the profession that he really enjoys, and it's really meaningful for him, but he's really struggling with it. A busy, overworked wife and mum who's lost passion in what she's doing, and she's really trying to connect back with her identity. And a really successful businessman who's pretty self-absorbed. So, you know, when you go through those different characters and different scenarios, many of us would be able to actually identify some of those situations that you're in. So if you're in a space, and it could be that you're actually attracted to this particular page because you're looking for something and you're not quite sure what you're looking for, but what you know is that you know, it's become a little bit of a struggle. So this is a really good movie for you to pop in, grab yourself a coffee or a tea, or, you know, relax and really watch it with intent to absorb the messages that are in there. So that's it from me today. Again, I would really love to hear your feedback. Thank you with all of the other, you know, feedback that I'm receiving in the different videos as well. That's really awesome. It's been really great engaging with people. So I can't see any messages coming up, so I'm not sure whether that's just a newbie error that I have, so I'll try and fix it and see what's going on. If you are around, can you maybe pop in? I can't really see any comments or anything, but please feel free if you can hashtag replay, pop in and Let me know where you're checking in from. Give me some ideas of what's going on for you, or even private message me. I would be more than happy to connect in Messenger as well. All right, well, the very best. Take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow too. Bye-bye.